Welcome, people. We are live. We're going to write it now and we're going to do it live. Welcome, people of Earth. We are here at Apex 1 in Westfield, New Jersey. My name is Philip Matthew. I am a patron here of Apex 1 and a racing junkie. I am here for the GT1 Classic League here. One of two leagues we're doing here at Apex 1. The Wednesday league will be a GT3, GT4 mixed league. So there'll be 10 GT3s and 10 GT4 cars. I'll be a participant in that league myself in the GT4, driving a Ford Mustang. Paint scheme to be determined. We are watching the current #1 qualifier, Elian, the Aura, as I call him, the orange Aura, like Charlie Murphy called Rick James. We have our first groupie here at Apex. She was here last Friday, and now she's here again on Monday. So, dress for success. Anyway, currently we're qualifying. 9:45 left. Elian 1:32.584. David 3.2 seconds back and in the pits. Max in third, Seamus fourth, Chuvy in fifth, TJ sixth, Mike in the Viper seventh, Hoovy in eighth, Michael in ninth. Now we have switched to Cole. Oh, that's an interesting cam there on his Celine S7. Cole currently fifth. There's Mike N in the Viper in seventh. So, Mike just spun, he's backing up. Don't back up in a Hoovy. Chuvy in fifth, beating his uncle at the moment. Curious here. So, 8 minutes to go. Please let us know if you're hearing us and seeing us on the live stream. We are here at Apex in Westfield, New Jersey. We have the drivers going and doing work. I like how Smada has the freaking he's the one that's married. We have Victor here and a Viper, and we have TJ have Mike, Viper, Orca Viper, TJ7 Up, Aston Martin, Victor in the Team Orca PlayStation Viper, Cole currently in 5th, ran out of gas. So you need to get a keyboard and go. Got it right here. All right. Put some fuel in it. The fan girls over there with Smada. Hoovy is currently 8th. And then Max currently in 3rd. Oh, we're live. Okay. All right. I'm being on Smada to go and make a link that I don't know how the hell to do it. Shane, do you know how to make a link to go and send to the people? No, you go to send a link since I've been ordered by Smada to go and send a link because he wants everyone to see him destroy everybody. But that's why we have Beefy Wisdom here. This is why I was looking forward to this. Once I heard that I was going to have one of the fastest people and one of the coolest people that exists here at Apex 1, I'm gassing him up so that people are going to go and be complaining on chat. But the fact of the matter is, Hugo covers all bases here. He is an employee now of Apex 1. One of the fastest people at Apex. And he can be opinionated too, because when he gets pissed, it's kind of funny. No offense, but it's kind of funny. Job, do me a favor and put a text in the chat, please. Anybody who's in the live chat, please text. Sake of what we're trying to do for the race. All right, so Matt spun there. I want to be able to mute myself. 2x there. Frig. Ah, frig. I'm Joey Logano. Ah, frig. The pseudo managers here, Michael. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, starting in the back, and certain people would say that you are the favorite for this league. The haters over here just pointing at that. Yeah, but I don't. I respect it because yeah. But he's gonna be in the McDonald's scene. He's one of the many. Oh yeah, that's true. What is I guess. You are right about that, but you are definitely quick no matter what you drive. But what happened to you in this qualifying session? You know what? I just noticed that. Well, you are 2 seconds, and I'm doing air quotes, 2 seconds off of Elion's time. I might as well bring the current pole sitter. So, this guy said that he was starting in the back and didn't know he was second. So you are on pole. He thought he was in the back. What do you think of the sandbag rule?
Well, I'm starting alongside you, so you're the inside line. So
Right. So it's like Schumacher and Juan Pablo Montoya.
I'm gonna lock up. All right. And the rest of the pack
All right, so that's where the entertainment is coming here, folks. Thank you guys. Good luck. Good racing. Clean. No argy bargy, please. We are getting ready for the race. 30 seconds to go. I would have played an ad of the co-owner of Apex One, Julie, going and talking about what Apex One's all about, but I ran out of time. All right, so the starting lineup here for tonight's race one here at Interlagos, the Brazilian Grand Prix Formula One track. Elion in the Maranello 550 Pro Drive car on pole. Matthew Devlin, aka Smata, in second. Michael Pajaro, employee here at Apex One, in third. And the reason why we have a stream, reason why I have a bunch of this going on. Seamus, the owner of Apex One here in Westfield, New Jersey, in fourth. David in another Maranello, in a 575 Maranello, in fifth. Max, one of the new people here, in sixth. The no-name guy in seventh. Race has started. Brian and Cole, the Hoovermans, 8th and ninth. TJ in 10th. Mike in 11th. Broadcast car in 12th. And yeah, so that's the top. That's the 11. Let us get whoever is in the no-name car is coming out, and it says that they're in sixth. I don't know how, but all right, welcome back. Thanks to my analyst here, expert analyst, beefy wisdom, trying to fix all the display and everything here. Elion currently leading the race by 3.6 seconds over Matt, aka Smata. Third place is the mystery driver, which we still don't.
Oh, I can confirm that with you, Phil. The mystery driver is Victor.
Oh, so Victor is so cool. Blazier on Instagram. Follow him. Follow his YouTube page. Blazier is so cool. He doesn't even need to have a name. That's how good he is. The top two are in their own race, and then Blazier at the moment is in third. I wish we could get a different camera. Oh, he just spun out. I just did the announcer's curse. Oh, he did a half spin, and David passed him. Hoovy right behind him. And then Michael 3 seconds behind that. So there's a good battle between David. David spins out. And Hoovy in third. What the heck happened to... No, there's Seamus right there, the owner of Apex One, with a purple lap there. Michael N with a purple lap. Victor. It won't allow me to switch on a Victor. So that's interesting. So Victor must have wiped himself out. Unfortunate for him there. Oh, damn it. It's nice to know that. It's nice. Well, hello. Oh, okay. So I was still live. All right, good. Currently, we have 4 laps into the race. Smada 6 seconds back. Trying to switch cameras here. Shane, how's the stream looking to you? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way to go and get a aerial, yeah. It'd be nice to have my analyst here, but we are going to go with Michael in the number 60, Naoki Hattori, Celine. It looks like Victor has decided to take a DNF here. TJ currently a lap down. Max and Michael in a battle at the moment. Uh, that's David going off track. And then Hoovy in the Eric Comas Viper, JGTC Viper. Um, all right, so R&Ding things here. Thank you to Hugo for the help, of course. A man of many talents, very knowledgeable on how fast to go on a sim, but also on how to go and present a race. He could probably work for Fox and TNT as well, based on his expertise here. Elion, 8 laps into this race, 10.8 seconds ahead, or 10 point, yeah, so 10 seconds ahead of Smada. Michael a further 20 seconds back. So the battle really is between those two guys. Podium might be in play. Oh, somebody had an issue there. Michael spins. Okay, there you go. And David is right behind him. Seamus. So right now we have a definite battle for third place. Michael, David, and Seamus are all within about... Well, Michael and David are definitely battling for the podium. And then Seamus is in 5th. Brian in 6th. Cole in the mix with Max. So there you go. We got Michael, David making a little mistake there. Jesus, that is... Oh, okay. So there's David in the Charles Leclerc Ferrari in 4th, the Ferrari 575. Or sorry, I have to say this. Maranello, I already flipped, so for Maranello 575. Looks like Elion's in the pits. Oh, I need a... Can't see anything going on. But he is pitting right now. Falling down the order, and we are in car with Smada, currently leading the race, took the lead. 25 and a half seconds ahead of Michael, who is a further 2.3 seconds ahead of David. Seamus running a solid 4th, doing all his practice over the last, I think, few hours. So credit to the owner of Apex One. And great in-car view. In car of Matthew, aka Smada, staying out on track. So, of course, Hugo, I know we're going to be dealing with this in our league. The fuel and the tire wear and everything. Is it a case of the car choice? Or do you think it's more a case of driver preference that we have a difference on the fuel and maybe pitting early?
Yeah, I just think it's all on whatever strategy each driver decides to play around with. You could start your car on a low fuel, maybe go on softs and try to do some qualifying pace laps on your first few if you're like out ahead. A more harder compound, mediums or hards, and just finish up the rest of the stuff. It just depends on the driver and where they're at. I don't think it has to do with the car percent. Every driver has a way to maintain their fuel, like lifting off the throttle, and not going too low in gear when they don't need to. So yeah, I don't think it's car dependent, but it's definitely strategy oriented. Like if you want to play a long game and conserve your tires, but it's it's gonna be anyone's game on Wednesday. It's gonna be really exciting.
And speaking of that, there you go. Matt is pitting right now, just as we go. I was about to go and do a promotion for the GT3, GT4 League, and Smada in the pits. So let us go. There you go. He's getting blocked out by the view, so that doesn't work. We are going to go to Elion, who is currently driving back around on the backside of the circuit, trying to make up time. Both Smada and David is in pit road right now. He's pulling in, as I see, on Spider 4. So Elion trying to go and come around as good call. Elion, we got the inside view there. Michael and Seamus still out on track, but in terms of the live actual race situation, Elion is 13 or I think I'm looking at about 14 seconds ahead. Elion's 14 seconds ahead of Matt and 16 ahead of David for the live podium. So we have different views of Elion right now in his Maranello 550. Giving you different views here in the GT1. He's driving a scheme that had Jean-Denis Delatraz, former Formula One washout, there with the Michael Jordan number 23. Gotta love AC with the smoke on the brakes there. We're going to go to the leader in the Celine number 60, the Naoki Hattori Celine from the Japanese GT Championship. Michael driving the JGTC number 60 Celine. Good view inside. Sorry if you have certain conditions. I'm switching the cameras here, so I'm just like cost-wide. Elion, the current, so now his lead is about 15 seconds over Matt live. So there's Matt, and Hoovy locks the brakes. So Matt now is in third place. Current I'm not even sure where that, I don't even know that scheme at all. I'm a racing aficionado. That tells, even for people like me, I don't. We're the only, The problem is 4 of the 5 comments are from the announcing team. So, Job, you're either going and having a real party, or you're missing out, or we're not streaming to anyone. I have no idea right now. Because at least
How the audio sounds. He's been my audio verifier for our video and microphone.
All right, thank you, Mr. O'Brien. And give my best to Mrs. O'Brien. Currently, we are 15 laps in, 20 minutes left to go in our 45-minute feature race. As of now, only the top 5 are on the lead lap. Seamus last car on the lead lap. He's in the twisty section right now. He just got passed. It looks like
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I am going to be talking for a couple seconds so I can see how the audio sounds in comparison to the gameplay footage. So bear with me, guys. All right, chat. We had some technical difficulties here, but it looks like we are back and at it here. My good commentating and motorsport historian, legendary friend Phil, had to use the restroom, and in the meantime, I was trying to figure out the mic situation since our previous mic no longer has charged. Thank you, Bluetooth microphone. You are the best. We are coming up on about 10 minutes left in the race now. Track is looking at optimum conditions, as it should be, with 30 minutes of runtime going on so far. Looking at a track temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, so it's looking a little warm. Hopefully these drivers have some new tires that'll keep them out for the next 10 minutes, and maybe Elian, we could see in P1 right now, maintain the lead as he passes Chuvy. Yeah, it was Chuvy. Good eye, Phil. Passes the man Cole.
On. Yeah, I think he ran off track there. Thank you, Hugo. You are a multi-talented gentleman. You have talents that cannot be measured by this place. As he switches cameras,
we're taking a look.
We're giving a full field round. You know what? We're gonna go and do a full field rundown, since he is the current producer director. Elian in the lead in the Ferrari or Maranello 550. Smada, Matthew in the Celine that was running the GT1 in Europe. Never seen that scheme before, ever. Scordo, after his practice, he's good to go. He'll be here on Wednesday, bringing all those Thomas Nunziana vibes. Probably punting me out of the race. Michael
just
in third.
Overtook Smada.
No.
Or is he a lap behind?
That was, I think, Michael. He was passing a lapper there.
Oh yeah. Sorry, chat. I am not paying attention.
It's all good. You're trying to fix all the technical issues so that we are able to have a good stream on Wednesday when you will be in the GT3 league.
I will.
And I will be in the GT4 league.
Yes.
AKA the beer league. Because we're not sponsored by a certain brand. The nickname that Chuvy and I have for it. So Michael currently in third. He will be announcing that league. I figure Seamus will be a part of that as well, or somebody. Because if anything, I'll help with broadcasting. Because I'm probably better at that than racing. Seamus in fourth. Credit to the man, the owner, the reason we are able to be in this place right now. Thank you, Julie, as well. And David on his tail in the Charles Leclerc Ferrari. We can put it over here. Don't worry. Why are you holding? Yeah. You're working so hard. Do your camera thing. We have David, who's had some issues, but currently still on the lead lap. Leader is catching him, but not at like a crazy pace. Currently 5 cars on the lead lap. 2 cars 1 lap down. And then we have the rest of the field. Max, who is a new member here at Apex 1, currently in 6th. First car 1 lap down, using one of the JGTC schemes, the Unisha Jex Nissan Skyline scheme from back in the day on an Aston Martin GT1. And then Hoovy, a little bit behind in a Viper, another Japanese GT championship car, the Wood 1 car. No, this is an AC thing.
Oh.
Because that everybody like that, it seems, yeah.
Smoke is just coming out.
Yeah, no, it's because Shane, the champion, Formula One, classic Formula One champion, would know there's smoke that comes out randomly at all times, whether you're on the brakes or not. He's here right now, helping us with our stream, telling us whether things are going good or not.
Oh, and I'd also like to give a huge thanks to James O'Brien in the chat for letting us know that this mic appears to be better than the one we were using previously, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, we need to go and tell Michael and Seamus that we need to use this mic, because this mic is pretty good. Cole moves out of the way for Smada. Yeah, so Cole losing another lap. He's solidly in 8th. Michael, who has a gallery over there. I don't know where the David did not want tires, and now he's on a lap down. And yeah, unfortunate situation for David there. He'll be coming out. It's a long pit exit here at Interlagos, going through the Senna S, coming out on the back straight. 3.5 minutes left. If I had more time to prep for this stream, I might know all the corner names and everything, but I don't think Interlagos has that many other than the Senna S going on here. All right, so yeah, thanks, Job. I'm not gonna go and do an Eli. I'm not gonna make it weird with 3.5 minutes to go. The mystery guy, aka Victor, 6 laps down, had issues earlier. Would love to know what the heck happened to him.
I could explain. I had to go talk to Victor and see what was up with him. He obtained a penalty for jumping the start, supposedly. However, when we noticed on the stream that his name was invisible and he was in the pits, I had to go stop by and see what happened. And there was a message saying that he was disqualified from the race. Fortunately, we were able to work around it and get him back in the race. But because of all those technical issues, Victor is currently 2 laps down behind TJ right now.
So he'll be able to get a free car choice he gets to throw away. He gets to throw away this race if he doesn't like this car, which I'm going to assume he doesn't, and he gets to make his pick next week. TJ driving the Jordan 191 7-Up scheme, the original Jordan scheme. It's beautiful. Great job there. Thank you, Hugo, to give us the... It definitely looks better on a Formula One car than it does on an Aston.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's still classic. So there was I saw a Ferrari that had the old Nissan Pennzoil, Nissan Skyline GTR Pennzoil scheme, but I don't know where that went. I guess that was one of the test liveries there. TJ running in a lonely 10th place. Hopefully not trying to affect Elion, who I think is in fuel save mode, because now his lead is only 3.7 seconds. So he might have a little bit of drama here at the end of this race. Is he trying to get... Are we at the checkered flag if he goes and makes this final... If he gets to the line right here?
Oh no, it says leader has 2 laps to go.
So he has to do another lap. So yeah, 45 minutes plus 1 lap. Elion in the lead, coming to the front straightaway. Uh-oh, that means...
Might be a little low on fuel here.
Yeah, I would assume that he is in trouble. Fuel-wise, he is about to run out of fuel, and Smada is catching him at a huge rate of speed.
With 1 more lap to go, too. Only 1.2 seconds off. Can Smada make the move on Elliott?
I'm trying to bring up the track to actually go and...
Say the track names and stuff?
Yeah.
Her names?
Yeah. So right now, the Interlagos through there to go and pass him in the Ferradura. Is he going to get there? No. He's right on his tail to Laranjina. And, oh man, this is crazy, crazy situation. Less than a second, half a second, we're getting into the Pico de Pato, turn 10, blocking like putting the wall up like nobody's business. Is he going to be able to hold him off? No, he won't. Into Junsao, the place where... Oh, he locked up. Oh, he got loose! Oh, no!
Smada spins out on the last turn coming off the straight! Oh, unbelievable scene!
And Michael has a chance. Michael has a chance to finish second.
Elion doesn't have any more fuel.
Elion is running out of gas, and he passes the finish line to win.
And Michael overtakes Smada from the spin on the last turn to take second place. Oh my God!
Wow.
We're gonna have to talk to Smada after because
This is insane.
Looks like Elion is complaining about the fuel calculator being
Elion was on track, no problem, winning this race. Oh no, Seamus wrecking. David is about 25 seconds behind. He was passing Elion to get another lap. So this might actually work out in David's favor. Oh no, Sheamus recovered. Okay. So Sheamus, credit to him, even with a spin out on the last lap, is going to get a 4th place finish in the McDonald's Celine. David finishing 4th. What a battle between Elion and Matt, who had no tires. This is race 1, people. A lot of action, and I can only imagine how much carnage there's going to be on Wednesday when there's GT3 and GT4 with this kind of tire wear and this kind of fuel. I should ask you, Hugo, who's one of the fastest people here, after what we just saw here on this last lap, what are we supposed to think for what we're going to go through on Wednesday night?
Oh, man. I'm after what Elian said about his fuel tracker not being accurate, I'm kind of worried. I don't know how we're going to be able to determine how much fuel we'll need. I don't think anyone's going to get it calculated right.
And on that note, we are going to go and thank you for... Oh, she's dressed for success. With that note, my name is Philip Matthew, GSP 1428 at Beefy Wisdom, a.k.a. Hugo Dos Santos, one of the best drivers here, one of the best people here, absolute goat.
You're too kind.
Goat of a guy. He's so cool, he can go and look like a dad. We are going to go to the guys that were battling for the win. I am going to go to Elion, the winner of this race, who was praying that he was going to be able to run one last lap. But when he found out he had one more lap, he was cursing the world because Matthew was right here ready to take it. So, Elion, what a race. Great drive, but somehow to hold on when it all went sideways. How do you describe this race?
Terrifying. I had done a good 3 hours of practice beforehand, just seeing what the fuel calculator said I needed to run, and it just lied. I ran what it told me to run in order to run 25 minutes of fuel in my first stint. I barely got to 15. I pitted. I think it was I was the first one to pit, but the whole race, I added 100 liters, which should have been more than enough to run 40 minutes of the race. And I put some hard tires on because I didn't know how long it was going to go for. And even then, I still ran out of fuel at the home straight. But shout out to Smato over here. This man was filling my mirrors on that last lap, and the way that thing was sliding around every corner, he could have been part of Formula Drift, no problem.
The blocking that you were doing was Senna, Prost, Mansell level. You were, not only were you the orange aura, but you were putting up the wall of all walls. The man that was trying to go and take the win, Smata, Matthew, you had caught up like hand over fist. You were right there. What happened there in the corner, that next to last corner? Was there a grip issue? You'd lost tires. It sounds like you lost tires there.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say shout out to Elion. Great race, bro. That was great. I didn't realize you were that low on fuel. That's a bit insane. But, yeah, I pitted super early because he put a good gap on me in the beginning. So I thought that would be my best chance of finding it at the end of the race, which it seemed my gamble on that was correct, but it just seemed like I needed one more lap out of those tires, and coming out of that last turn, the braking was good, but it didn't seem to like the lift off, and I just lit up the rear a little bit too much, I guess. But it's a fun car. It was a fun race, and I'll be hunting for you this season, so it's going to be exciting. But it was a good race. It was a good race.
Were you on what compound were you on there on that second stint?
I was running medium tires.
Okay.
Medium tires, and I set it to be exactly at 25 minutes. I came in at the 25-minute countdown and got out of the pits at about 24:80 or 24:30. So it was just about on par with what I thought, but I should have asked for it a little bit later in the race, but it was just about there. It felt good, though.
So that right there is your top two finishers, the two guys that are definitely going to be on your screens here during this entire league. Elian and Matthew, get to know those guys. He's the aura. He's Rick James. I can't say the other word that I want to say. This is Smada right over here. I feel like I'm doing a wrestling promo. These two gentlemen are going to be up front doing work. And they are great people. And they're great racers. So keep it clean. They're going to keep it clean. They're going to show us how we are supposed to race. And people like me are going to show you how you're not supposed to race. In the beer league here in a couple of days' time. But the fact of the matter is, if it went pear-shaped for you guys, I am afraid for my own life. I am fundamentally afraid for my own existence. As Chuvy has got his future wife over there, you might want to go and mute this mic. Or you know what?
Check out the
No, you know what? Okay. I wish I could see. I can't.
Elian with the 97.54 and me with the 98.53.
I don't know who Brendan is, but he's trying to go and I don't know who Brendan is. I probably know who you are, but going and oh, here we go. Thank you. It's part of why Elian, Hugo is so great. We're at Matt had the best consistency at 98.53. Led 2 laps. Michael led 5 laps. 97.68, and then Elian, the winner, at 97.54. Anybody else want to get in? Anybody else want to get in on the live stream? TJ, first race here in the league, you're going to run both. You were in the Aston. How did it feel right there? It was pretty crazy, right?
The Aston felt nice. I mean, I've been sim racing for about a week, so this went about as badly as I expected it to be. I'm just hoping that next race I'll actually know when the race is starting, because I started in the pit lane because I thought it was a 5-minute gap in between the races. It was a 2-minute gap, so I was already about 30 to 40 seconds behind at the start of the race. So I immediately knew nothing was going to come of today, but glad I was able to race the full 45 minutes, only get into a couple really bad crashes, and had an okay lap time. So for better next
No, you're going to be able to do better because we're in the same boat. I haven't sim raced until I came here for years, and it was on a keyboard racing NR03 or racing on a controller. So you're fine. The fact that we're all in the beer class is a good thing. It's not a good thing for the GT3 drivers, but it is a good thing for us. So it's all good. The fact of the matter is this place, Apex One here in Apex in Westfield, New Jersey, is built for this group that we have right here. We have the guys that and girls that know how to drive sims and have been doing it for a long time. And then we have the novice folk as well. So, all right, Shane, be good, man. I will. Are you coming to practice tomorrow, or? I will be coming here after work. So I will see you then. Congrats, you got points. At the end of the day, you got points. You're 10th, so you got 1 point. I think you did. It does. Yeah, no, that doesn't show there. You got a point. So you might have. I think you might have minus ballast there, so that'll help you next week. I forget where they're racing. I think Watkins Glen full. So that's a great circuit. That's a good car for Watkins Glen with the horsepower and just the drivability with the corners. So
I think my issue today definitely wasn't the car. The car, I definitely enjoyed driving it. The issue definitely today was just my inexperience, but I mean, we'll bounce back.
no, the point is we're going to have this discussion here in a couple of days, and it's going to be similar. So that's what this whole league is going to be about. So it's all good. Glad you're here. Another person to participate in this. That guy over there, the big tall guy over there with the hat, is happy you're here. And then that other guy with the soccer jersey is happy you're here too. So anybody else want to get in on this stream before I go mute? You want to get in since you're here? You want to go and get... Yo, Chuvy, where are you at? Ah. All right, everybody. For Philip Matthew, GSP 1428, and everybody here at Apex One in Westfield, New Jersey. I was calling for you. Well, yeah, you were taking a leak. So I have Cole Hooverman here, Chuvy, a.k.a. Chuvy, a.k.a. one of my boys that we're in the beer league on Wednesdays. You're in 8th, but it seemed I didn't want to say that. Yeah. You were in you're in a Celine as well, right? Yeah. I'm not so sure you should have picked that car. I think you could have picked... Oh, it sounds good because it's a 7-liter Ford. I think you should pick the Lister. If you're going to commit for the brand, for the fact that you have a gallery, I think you should take the V12. the Jaguar, I think, fits the whole bit here. Honestly, you're losing 2 points. It doesn't make a difference. I think you should drive the Lister because it would be cooler. But what were your thoughts today? What this whole wear, like going through the 2X wear with the fuel, and awesome. So, did you run out? Did you have what?
No, I had enough fuel.
And you had enough tires?
Yeah.
Are you
I
going to
think.
invite your future girlfriend over there to come over here to go and talk on a live mic?
She would.
She said she didn't want to, but she looks ready for a party. But anyways, I mean, next week's Watkins Glen, you have experience there. Figure whichever car you pick, whether you pick the Celine or the Lister, it's a better track, I think. But what are your thoughts on Wednesday after what we just saw right here on the last lap, where Ilion had no fuel and somehow was coasting up the front straightaway to make it to the checkered flag, and Smada, rare mistake. What do you think is going to happen in the GT4 league?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a cluster, people. Gonna be a cluster. Chuvy is going to be in his car, meaning a BMW E82 M4. So he'll be more comfortable. I'll be in the Ford Mustang because I have to do it for the brand. For America. Cletus McFarland. Do it for Dale. With that, Elion, 133.37 was the fast lap of the race tonight. I do not want to interrupt any of the other discussions we have here going on, since nobody else seems to be looking to talk. Anybody else want to get on the stream? Anybody else want to get on the stream? We're still live. All right. The owner told me to turn it off, so I'm going to go and turn it off. Thank you for listening and watching here on YouTube, on Apex One's YouTube channel. And we will be back on Wednesday for the GT3, GT4 league at Interlagos, where we'll have a lot of the same characters involved. And we will see you then. Thank you for listening. My name is Philip Matthew, GSP 1428. And thank you to Beefy Wisdom, Hugo Dos Santos, as my analyst and producer-director with the cameras, and to everybody else that came through. Tune in on Wednesday. You'll have a good time watching that race, too. We have a lot of the same characters coming back for that race, too. So thank you so much, and have a good night.